Hello everyone, in this video our topic is how to locate the centroid for the given composite figure. And we have the formula of centroid for the composite figure as centroid x bar comma y bar, where x bar is a1 x1 bar plus a2 x2 bar plus so on up to an xn bar by a1 plus a2 plus so on up to an. Similarly, y bar is equal to a1 y1 bar plus a2 y2 bar plus so on up to an yn bar by a1 plus a2 plus so on up to an. Here the question is to find out the location of centroid for the given T section. So in T section, the horizontal member is known as flange with dimensions 100 into 20, and the vertical member is known as web with dimensions 20 into 100. So to solve this problem, to find out centroid, we have four steps. So by using these steps, we can find out the centroid. So what is the step one? Step one is check for symmetry for the given shape. So this is the given shape, T shape, and for symmetry, yes, for T shape, this is the given shape, and by seeing this figure, easily we can say that the given shape is symmetric about y-axis. So I have drawn the axis of symmetry is y-axis, and if the given figure is symmetrical about some axis, then the centroid lies on axis of symmetry. Here the axis of symmetry is y-axis, that means centroid must lie on y-axis for this figure. What would be the centroid for the T section? What would be the centroid on y-axis? 0 comma y bar. In general, x bar comma y bar, but x bar value is 0 on y-axis. So now on y-axis, the coordinates of the centroid would be 0 comma y bar, where y bar is equal to a1 y1 bar plus a2 y2 bar by a1 plus a2. This is according to formula. Next, then fix the reference. This is the y-axis, and let us fix this as x-axis. We can fix the x-axis on the top of the flange also. That is our choice. At any point we can choose the x-axis. So let us say this is y-axis and this is x-axis. Then go to step 2. Split the figure into simple shapes. Then mark centroids of each shape. So this is mark. So split the figure into simple shape. By drawing a line like this, this entire figure is separated into two simple rectangular shapes. Let us say this is the first rectangular shape and this is the second rectangular shape. And mark the centroids for each shape. So there must be one centroid for each shape. So for the first shape, let us say this is the centroid G1 with the coordinates 0 comma y1 bar. Let us say this is the centroid for the second shape with the coordinates 0 comma y2 bar. 0 comma y2 bar. And for whole figure, for complete T section, there must be another centroid. Let us say that is G with the coordinates 0 comma y bar, where y bar is a1 y1 bar plus a2 y2 bar by a1 plus a2. Next, step 3. Find areas x bar, y bar for all simple shapes. So here let us draw the shapes individually with the reference axis. Let us say, so this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. And what about the location of first figure? So this is a rectangle one, first shape, with a horizontal distance 20 and vertical distance 100. So this is the first shape. So we know that what is the centroid of a rectangle? So if this is the rectangle, with horizontal distance x and vertical distance y, then G is the centroid. G means x bar comma y bar. Here the centroid G x bar comma y bar is equal to x by 2 comma y by 2. That means the horizontal distance, the horizontal coordinate of centroid x bar is half the horizontal distance, and the vertical coordinate of centroid y bar is half the vertical distance. So here we required only y1 bar and y2 bar because the centroid lies on y-axis. So let us find out what is the area of the first member and y1 bar of the first member. And let us draw the second figure also, the second member also. This is the second member with dimensions 100 and 20. What is A2? What is Y2 bar? This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Let us move to first figure, first section. So if this is the first member with dimensions 20 into 100, then what is the vertical coordinate of centroid? Y1 bar means half the vertical distance, that means 50. What is the area of this section? 20 into 100, 2000. In the same way, let us find out A2. A2 means area of the second member. The second member dimensions are 100 into 20, which means 2000 mm square, and Y2 means, and this would be the centroid Y2 bar. So already the second section is located at a height of 100 mm above the x-axis, that is 100 plus. For this rectangle, what is Y2 bar? Vertical distance by 2, that is 20 by 2, that means 110. After knowing these four values, the last step is substitution of all required values in the main formula, then simplification. So what is y bar? Y bar is A1 y1 bar plus A2 y2 bar by A1 plus A2. That means what is A1? 2000 into y1 bar means 50 plus A2 into 110 by 2000 plus 2000. This is the mathematical calculation, and after simplification I got this value as 80 mm. So finally the centroid of the T section is, the centroid of the T section is, the centroid of T section is 0, 80 mm from the base, from the x-axis. Let us mark these coordinates on the sheet. That is the centroid is located at a height of 80 mm from the